Ubuntu 22.04, jammy jellyfish. Jellofish? Take two. Hello my friends and welcome back. This is Total OS Today, total technology for beginners and beyond. This is the latest Ubuntu 22.04, jammy jellyfish. This is an LTS release, which means long-term support of up to 5 years. Couple of things before we get started. I did a forced upgrade before the official release. Had to type in some terminal commands. Screenshot here just to show you real brief. This is something I generally don't recommend. I was impatient. I did not feel like waiting. I did a full upgrade. It seems to work. Again, don't do this if you are new to all of this because things can break. The second thing is, well, Firefox in the latest Ubuntu is only installed as a snap package. Now, that being said, I know the controversy versus snaps versus non-snaps versus flat packs, flat seal, that's for cars, app images, whatever. I don't have a problem with snaps and or flat packs because I seldom use them. I don't need them in general. I generally use what's available in the repository for the .deb packages. That being said, in VLC and Linux Mint, I had to install the VLC snap package to play my Burn Notice DVDs. For whatever reason, the snap package worked better. Use what works. That's the best advice I can give you, but just be aware in this Ubuntu, Firefox is only available by default as a snap package. All right, the next thing I wanted to show you, and this really impressed me, was not expecting this. Normally when you do an upgrade from a previous Ubuntu to the next Ubuntu or anything it seems with Gnome Extensions, something is going to break. It's happened to me like almost 100% of the time. The extensions won't work or the OS won't run right or both. All of my extensions work. In fact, at the top here it says extensions can cause performance and stability issues. Disable extensions if you encounter problems with your system. I'll say this again. All my extensions work. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Ubuntu. For example, I installed the applications menu. Drop-down menu by category. I like it. The sound input and output device chooser. Top right, drop-down menu for my sound settings, my speakers, and my microphone controller. Again, just to make life a little bit easier. The start extension, the transparency top bar, adjustable transparency. This is really more cosmetic here at the top. You might be able to see it here in the recording. Again, this doesn't really affect the system at all. At least it doesn't seem to. But the last one here would be user themes, and again, just to make life a little bit easier, I have it set to dark. We can click default and it will go back to the white theme. I will go to Yaru dark and I'll keep it there the way it is. Once again, this is really nice to do a full upgrade before the official release, not in the recommended way. All 7 extensions work. I'm impressed, at least with this version of Ubuntu. Okay, let's move on. Let's see. RAM usage, I'm guessing about 2.5 gigs with OBS Studio. Let's go to the system monitor, get an approximate usage here. All right, a little bit less, 1.9 gigs of memory out of total of 8 gigs. That's less than Windows 11, by the way, just to let you know. And yes, this seems to be running perfectly fine with 8 gigs of RAM total and an SSD. You should definitely upgrade your old HDD to an SSD. This particular one has a Kingston. Let's go back here. We'll type in about and give you an idea about this particular system. Real brief if you're curious. All right, so this is a Gateway DX4375G. Around 2013-ish, 8 gigs of RAM maxed out. Processor is an AMD A6 5200 APU Radeon. Yeah, this is a Fred Flintstone dinosaur PC, but it works. Linux works great on it, and so does Ubuntu for that matter. So yeah, we're running the latest version of GNOME, I believe, 42.0, and it seems to be working perfectly fine after all the updates, and I did reboot twice, just so you guys know. So the default desktop here, I don't do a lot of customizations about. The only thing I've tweaked here on the desktop is the transparency effect at the top, and that's pretty much it. So instead of going through the normal process of showing you the applications, let's just go through the applications menu since the extension works. We have my favorites, accessories. Again, the extensions all work. Games, the usual here, such as Minds. Graphics, the GIMP. Love that program when I use it. So we have internet. Well, speaking of Firefox as a snap, let's see how slow that is as a snap package. Let's see if it's snappy or not. Clicking it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta make some pasta. Where's my sauce? 9, 10. Wow. 11, 12. Okay. That's slow even for a snap package. Let's try Chrome. Clicking 1, 2, 2 seconds. Wow. A little slow, but that's okay. No, I'm just kidding. Firefox, where art thou? Oh, man. Let's try it again. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate they call these snaps and the software isn't that snappy. There we go. Now it popped up. Okay, it works. Sorry, Ubuntu. I call it as I see it. It works, but I still prefer Chrome or Brave for my default browsers. Let's move on. Well, what can I say? This works the way it should. All my extensions work. Once again, thank you, Ubuntu, for a painless upgrade pre-release. As of this recording, we're looking about 2 days away for the official release. So, yeah, normally a fresh install is best, but this appears so far to be working just the way I want it. I call it as I see it. Ubuntu is not my #1 choice for beginners, generally speaking, but with the extensions, I think it's perfectly fine. I will still put this on my top 10 list on Linux-based systems. Check out the latest Ubuntu 22.04 Jammy Jellyfish. Catch you on the next one. Arrivederci.